Hi, my name is Lee Wallace. I'm the director at Peace Coffee, a fair trade organic coffee company based in Minneapolis. And what that generally means is I run the company. I've been at Peace Coffee for about 3 years. Peace Coffee actually is a subsidiary of a nonprofit organization, the Institute for Agriculture and Trade Policy, which means we're a for-profit company, but our parent company actually is a nonprofit trade policy organization. Prior to coming to Peace Coffee, I've worked in a variety of different fields, everything from natural foods to community development to community organizing. The reason why I love working for Peace Coffee and I love what we do on a daily basis is we are basically trying to be a demonstration project. So what we're trying to show is that you can trade fairly with farmers, pay them a fair price for the goods that you're buying, and that we can have that impact in communities around the world, but also that we can be a model within our own community, and we can show people that you can run a profitable company, but also do it with a strong sense of environmental responsibility, and also be an employer who treats their employees really well. What I've been really aware of for the past few years is just that all of the work that people like us and people like the folks at the Institute for Agriculture and Trade Policy and people like the folks who've been working here for years in the natural foods co-op community, all the work that we've all been doing, also the farmers, the local farmers, has really gained a lot of traction, and we've been really successful. And that's been really fun and interesting thing to see, and it's also been great to see all of the new energy around people wanting to know the people behind the food that they eat, in our instance, where the coffee's grown, but also just see all of the interest in things like farmers markets, different restaurants that have been opening, the questions that we're getting, the amount of time I'm spending interacting in college classrooms or people who are coming in here for tours, and just that people all of a sudden really get what we're trying to do in terms of shorten the supply chain, get people to be able to understand who grows their coffee, how it gets here, and also get people to understand that we're a locally based coffee company. And so, after we import the coffee, we're roasting it here, right here in the Twin Cities. It's employing 19 people who have living wage jobs right here in their own backyard, in their own community. The message we try to get out there is that there's a lot that happens to coffee once it's imported as an agricultural product. So if you're buying your coffee from a local roaster, it's not coming from a different state, and you're supporting jobs of people here in the Twin Cities. In addition to the fact that by buying coffee from a local company, you're supporting money, you're supporting jobs, and you're supporting people who are employed in your local community, the other thing that's been really interesting is people are getting way more into the way their coffee tastes. And coffee is an extremely perishable product. It is an agricultural product. And once coffee's roasted, it starts getting stale immediately. So what's been really fun, too, is connecting people to the different tastes of coffee, to the fact that buying coffee as a fresh product really tastes much better in your cup. In terms of who I see as our allies or our partners, the list is really quite long. The reason why I think Peace Coffee has really thrived is because we are in a place where the natural foods co-ops have been so supportive and are so supportive of businesses like ours. When we started, fair trade labeling didn't even exist in the United States. Fair trade was a big concept in Europe, but hadn't gained a lot of traction in the U.S. And being in a place with people who are willing to try to think outside the box and are willing to work with innovative small companies has really helped us. So we owe them a huge debt of gratitude. I mean, I think any time anybody in any municipality, particularly in the city of Minneapolis, is being intentional, is really thinking about how to support companies like Peace Coffee that are really working to build a stronger Minneapolis. That's excellent, and it fits with our sense of issues. Again, I would love for local foods to not just be a flash in the pan, and for us to find ways for people to eat better, for people to invest in and support the companies that are really working to build a stronger community and a stronger greater Minnesota, and support the farmers that we have here in our own backyard. I think that's all great.